Hello! So, first off, I want to apologize because I have not posted videos on my channel for a really long time. If you watched my last vlog, you will know that I have been extremely exhausted and not wanting to do much with YouTube lately, and I finally feel okay today. The reason that I was so exhausted, if you didn't see it, is because I am pregnant. Yay! I am 17 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. Monday I was 17 weeks. And I debated for a really long time whether or not I wanted to do pregnancy vlogs. It is a lot of work. I didn't have a lot of energy, but I feel good today and I decided finally, why not? So, I am in my 17th week as of right now, like I said, and I am feeling good. Most of my symptoms up until now, really, I didn't have a ton of morning sickness. I did have a few things that made me feel a little bit nauseous. There were a couple times that things did not go well after eating them, but really, I've been really lucky with the morning sickness. I have not had a lot of morning sickness. My number one pregnancy symptom has been exhaustion. I am tired. And it's not like when you've had a really long day and you're worn out where you feel like you need to take a nap. I mean, this is like serious exhaustion. Like, I cannot stay awake. My poor husband has to watch me go to bed every single night at like 8:30. The second thing that I've noticed is I've been getting extremely out of breath when I'm talking. I do a job where I work in customer service and I talk on the phone pretty much all day long, which proves to be kind of difficult when you start talking and you can't breathe. So if I'm breathing heavily and I have to stop to take a lot of breaks during this video, please don't judge me because I am out of breath really quick. So I want to start out, since this is my first pregnancy vlog, by showing you the pictures that I have. I did have an ultrasound this was my 6-week ultrasound. I had an ultrasound at 6 weeks because I did have some spotting and I was really nervous. One thing that I haven't really shared with a whole lot of people is I did have a miscarriage last year in October, and it was incredibly difficult, and obviously, it's something that I feel more comfortable talking about now, especially because so many people have gone through it. But being pregnant again, obviously I was a little bit terrified. So when I did have some spotting in the first 6 weeks, I kind of freaked out a little bit. So they did an ultrasound, and my first one looked like this. You can see little baby right here. And to me, baby looks exactly like a diamond ring. So that was cool. And then the ultrasound, along with my HCG levels, is what they were testing. My HCG levels did not rise normally, so that's why they did the ultrasound. They thought that there was a risk of ectopic pregnancy or miscarriage, and so they did the ultrasound to confirm that it was a viable pregnancy, which it is. And then 2 weeks later, they wanted to see the progress between 6 weeks and 8 weeks. So, at my 8-week ultrasound, baby looked like this. Significant difference from the little diamond ring picture. So I had that picture, and then you can kind of see that it starts looking like a baby here. And this one's really similar to the last one. And then we decided to do the nucleal testing ultrasound for Down syndrome. To be honest with you, most of the reason that we did the testing was just because I needed that one more ultrasound before I could tell anybody else about my pregnancy. I just felt really uncomfortable, and because of what happened before, I just needed that confirmation before we could share the news. So we did the 12-week ultrasound. I actually scheduled it at like 13 weeks, 5 days, and baby was measuring at 14 weeks. So they could not do the testing, but we got some really cute pictures. You can definitely tell there's a baby in there. So there's that one. And this one. This one. And then this one I thought was kind of cute because it's different. It's just a picture of baby's foot and the little baby toes. So that was at, well, I guess 14 weeks is what they were saying. My due date as of right now is still January 12th. So I'm still 17 weeks, even though it's possible I may be a couple days further than that, but they're not going to change my due date at this point. The next ultrasound that I have will be at 20 weeks, and that's when we will have our anatomy scan and hopefully find out the gender of the baby. Yay! Hopefully baby will cooperate so that we can find out. I really, honestly, I don't have a preference either way. I dream almost every night that it's a boy. I don't know if that means anything at all. Maybe I will do a video before I actually announce the gender, just kind of saying like all the old wives' tales, what they say I should be having versus what we find out. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down below and I will definitely do that for you. And then, what else? So we talked about symptoms, we talked about ultrasounds, problems. I mean, other than that, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I will continue to do weekly updates if anybody wants to see those. Now that I have some more energy, I am in my second trimester, so it's supposed to be getting better. But I do want to show you a few of the things that I have gotten for baby. I personally have not purchased anything so far, but I have been given a few things, so I want to share those with you. We will start with, excuse me, this little baby blanket. It's gender neutral. It's green and it has a little giraffe on it. It's really, really soft. It's a Garanimals baby blanket, and I actually got this from my cousin Kim, who lives in Iowa. When she was up here with my grandma, she gave me this, which is amazing. So thank you for that. It's so soft, I just wish that I can sleep with it right now. And then a couple other things. My brother and Noemi got me this little baby robe. It's a little Carter's baby bathrobe, and it's got a little ducky on it. My family is really into robes. It's actually kind of like a joke in my family because a lot of times like we like to lounge around in our robes and not get dressed during the day. So it's really fitting for baby to have a robe. And then our friends, Cliff and Trisha, Adam's best friend Cliff, and our friend Trisha, who I actually work with, gave me this little Viking snowsuit. It says Vikings #1 fan on the back of it, which is super cute. I'm doing January, so we'll see if baby fits in it at that time. I hope so. And then a couple little Viking socks and a nursing apron, which is super nice because I do plan on breastfeeding as long as I can. I'm going to try. And then I just love this. So when Cliff and Trisha had their baby a few years ago, we bought them this, and now their boys are too big to wear it, so they gave it back. It's a little Vikings Adrian Peterson jersey in newborn size. I don't know if you can really grasp on the camera just how tiny this is, but it's so cute. I'm just in love with it. So whether baby's a girl or a boy, baby will be wearing it. Because we are big Vikings fans. Even though they haven't been the greatest team lately, we're still big fans. So I think that's it for 17 weeks. And if you have any questions for me, leave comments down below and I will be sure to answer those. And if there's any certain videos that you want to see, be sure to let me know because I am up for doing anything now that I have some more energy. Whether it be pregnancy related or beauty related, something different, just let me know. And give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from me. And